My name is Paige. I'm a 22-year-old college student. I have a boyfriend named Thomas, who I've been dating since freshman year of college, and we recently started living together. I had always been living at home with my family, and I can do some basic cooking. But how do I say this? I suppose I was spoiled by my mom all this time. So I wasn't very good at real cooking, and that was one of my biggest worries. When it comes to cleaning and laundry, I had done a little bit, but I always preferred eating rather than cooking. But now that I was going to be living with my boyfriend, I wanted to make him the best home-cooked meals every day. And that's how I felt. But anytime that I would try to make anything serious, I was always messing it up, and I was pretty upset about it. Around that time, I decided to talk to my friend from high school who was good at cooking, named Melissa.
If there's anything I can do for you, I'd be happy to teach you.
And she was quick to get on board. And Melissa said that she would come to my house and help me teach me how to cook. So that's why I decided not to hesitate and ask her to help me. Melissa, what time do you think you'll be here today?
I should be able to get there by 4 p.m. But also, are you really sure it's okay if I come over to your house today?
What? Of course it's okay. If anything, I'm the one that's asking you to teach me how to cook. Why?
Well, I just get a little bit nervous coming into your new home with your boyfriend.
Oh, that's what you mean. By the way, you're the first person that I'm inviting over to our new place. Some places aren't fully cleaned up yet, and it might be a little bit small. I'm sorry.
Not at all.
I was thinking about going to do the grocery shopping with you, but what are we planning on making today?
Oh, I got a little bit too excited, and I'm actually already here at the grocery store by myself. Actually, I'm in the middle of shopping.
What? Wait, really? Oh, come on. I was planning on going with you. I'm sorry, I should have asked you sooner. I'll head over there right now. I can at least carry the bags.
It's totally fine. Just stay at home and get ready to learn.
Sorry. Thanks. Well then, I'll be waiting. Ever since high school, Melissa was always easygoing and positive. She was 2 years younger than me, so we only went to the same school for 1 year, but we became friendly in no time. And she gets along with everybody in my family too. My family is actually pretty unique. Each person has a strong personality, you see. Everybody has a little bit of crazy side to them, so there aren't that many people that I can introduce to them. But Melissa is amazing. Sometimes she runs marathons with my grandpa, or she talks about word games with my grandma. And sometimes she has debates with my mom about the underworld, or she talks to my dad about going to baseball games. On top of that, she gives my brother advice on his clothes for how to become better looking. And she's being trained in fortune telling by my big sister. And she even joined the big Katsu club that my little brother started. What? What is a big Katsu club, you ask? Oh, well, that's, you see, that thing. Yeah, sorry. I actually have no idea. That's what it's like. And Melissa is good friends with my whole Panny family. And even though we're different ages, she's my best friend. To this day, we stay in touch regularly like this, and I love her so much. She's always so cute and so honest, and to me, she's one of my most treasured friends from school. She's also met my boyfriend Thomas a number of times, and when I told him that I was going to learn how to cook from her today, he said,
I don't want to make you be the one to always be cooking, so maybe I'll also learn today too.
And he was totally on board. Why is Melissa so good at cooking, you ask? Melissa is actually a college student that's working hard to become a nutritionist. And so, it's not just that her cooking is good, she also has a wealth of nutritional knowledge. So Thomas and I were both looking forward to today. As Thomas and I were cleaning up the apartment and waiting, Melissa arrived. And so we got straight to it, and the three of us began prepping together. It was right at that time. Suddenly, the doorbell to the front door rang. Who could it be?
Oh, it's probably Kevin. I forgot something at Kevin's house yesterday, and he said that he'd deliver it for me today.
Oh, I see. Kevin was the name of the guy that was Thomas's best friend from high school. I hadn't really spoken to him much, but according to Thomas, apparently he could be a little bit stubborn. But he was a nice guy who was thoughtful of his friends. He had a calm look to him, and he looked so mature to the point where he didn't look like he was the same age.
Hey, Thomas, here's the stuff you forgot. Kevin, thanks! I was about to miss the deadline to turn it in for the lecture tomorrow. If it was such an important assignment, you shouldn't be doing it at my place.
For about 10 minutes, Thomas and Kevin sounded like they were having a fun conversation by the front door. But then, Melissa was being thoughtful and she said this to me.
This is only if you would be okay with it, but I actually bought more ingredients than I needed to. So, would your boyfriend's friend want to eat with us? It sounds like they're having a pretty good time by the front door.
Oh, I see. Let me ask. Hey, Thomas, why don't you have Kevin stay and have dinner with us? How long are you going to make the person who delivered your forgotten items stand around by the front door?
You heard her, Kevin. Just come in. No, but you have friends over, right? I'd feel bad. No, actually, Paige and I are learning how to cook right now. And it's your favorite, pasta. So just eat before you leave. My homemade cooking. You're definitely just getting in the way, aren't you? Well, that's true. But also, dude, you should just leave the cooking to the women.
What? Kevin said something like that so nonchalantly that I was a little bit taken aback at the moment. But Thomas quickly made a comment about it.
Hey, it's rude to women to say things like that. My bad, my bad. Well then, I suppose I won't hesitate. I'll come in.
Yeah, welcome. I was a little bit bothered by what he said, but maybe it was just a joke. But anyway, we had more people there and we got straight to cooking. Just as expected, both Thomas and I were such beginners that we were spilling things and dropping things and messing up. It was a disaster. But even in that situation, Melissa was properly explaining everything to us, and she was making everything sound like it was nothing. And then, before we knew it, the cooking was finished.
Today on the menu, we have pasta, soup, and for dessert, custard pudding.
This is amazing. It's almost like a restaurant.
Pasta is easy, and there are a lot of different dishes you can make with it. And the soup is just a stew of vegetables with a little bit of flavoring, so it's highly recommended. But the easier the cooking is, if you just make a few adjustments like this and use all kinds of vegetables, both the appearance and the nutritional value goes way up. The most important thing is not to cut any corners when you're doing the prep.
This is why you're amazing, Melissa. But also, we were so bad at it that we weren't actually able to help you much. It's embarrassing.
I know, right? I feel like we were just getting in the way.
It's fine. Everybody makes mistakes in the beginning. It's only up from here. You don't need to worry about it. Come on, it's gonna get cold, so let's eat.
After everything, we had Melissa's delicious cooking, and I was able to talk to Kevin, who I hadn't really spoken to much before. However, after this day of our at-home cooking class, things were going to take a turn towards the incident. At the time, none of us could have possibly imagined what was going to happen. It all started a few days after the cooking day. I hadn't even given Kevin my contact info, but I suddenly received a message from him. As it turns out, he begged Thomas and had him give him my phone number. Thomas had also told me that Kevin was annoying him about something he wanted to talk to me about, so when I heard the reason why, I was a little bit shocked, but I had a feeling that that might be the case. It wasn't like it was anything bad, so that's why I decided to let him discuss it with me.
Sorry to message you out of nowhere like this.
What's the matter? What did you want to talk to me about?
Actually, ever since that day, I can't stop thinking about your friend Melissa.
Oh, I see.
So, I was hoping I could get in touch with her.
Well, that's what it was about. Actually, I had already noticed that while she was cooking, and while we were all eating, and while we were talking, Kevin had been looking at Melissa the whole time. I thought so, because Melissa is so cute. She can cook, and she had a lot of love to give. That's what I was thinking. But then, I got a barrage of messages from Kevin. It was so much that Thomas and I were laughing about it a little bit.
You know, Melissa's really cute, and she's domestic, and, well, I fell in love with her delicious pasta. She has a nice smile, and she works really hard, and she's thoughtful, she's positive and easygoing, but I also like that she's polite.
Oh, please, don't send that to me and tell her yourself. That's what I thought, and it seemed like he was head over heels for her. He was speaking so passionately about it to me that I got Melissa's permission and I connected the two of them. Now that we had connected them, I was hoping that things would go well between the two of them. And then, a few days after that, when Thomas and I were relaxing at home having lunch, we were having this discussion.
It's been a few days since then, but have you heard anything from Melissa about Kevin?
I heard that she had a good impression and that she's enjoying messaging him. She said that she invited her to lunch today, so this is probably their first date.
What? First date? I didn't hear about this. Because even if Kevin had a girlfriend, he was never the type to introduce her to us. So this might be the first time I'm seeing Kevin like this. I really hope it goes well.
Me too. It's been a while since Melissa broke up with her last boyfriend too. If it goes well, the four of us should go somewhere together. That's the conversation we were having. But when I glanced at my phone, I noticed that I had a message there from Melissa. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey Thomas, I have a message from Melissa.
Oh, maybe it's a live report.
However, when I opened up my messages, there were so many things written on there that I never could have imagined, that I questioned my eyesight.
Paige, I'm a little scared. Kevin asked me if I've ever had a boyfriend before, with a really scary face. When I answered him honestly that I have, he got into a crazy bad mood. I'm in the bathroom right now, but I just couldn't listen to Kevin talk anymore. And then I remembered that not long ago, your sister Phoebe told me that there would be a time that I would need to take refuge in a toilet for safety. So I ran away to the bathroom. Kevin kept saying things like, women should be like this and women should be doing this. And it seemed like he was really angry and it's a little bit awkward. But also, what do I do? I'm just so scared now. What do I do?
I told Thomas to look at these messages immediately. Thomas had a shocked look on his face like he couldn't believe it. He said that there's no way Kevin would say things like that. However, it seems that both Thomas and I were thinking the same thing. Hey, Thomas, isn't this?
Yeah. Plus, Melissa isn't the type of girl to lie at all.
Thomas and I looked at each other and we both nodded our heads. We both knew that we needed to get in the middle of this. And so I immediately called Melissa. Of course, with the recording device on and on speakerphone. Hello, Melissa, are you okay?
Paige, what do I do? It's not just the Kevin that I met the other day. He's really aggressive and I feel like he's angry. And he kept saying things like, if I'm going to date him, then women have to be a certain way and...
What? Wait, the two of you are already dating?
No, we're not dating. He hasn't even asked me out, but I feel like he's already getting ahead of himself. And because he is speaking like that, it just made me more scared.
Melissa, where are you right now?
I have plans after this, so I told him that today I could only meet for lunch. But he insisted I stay just a little bit more. And we're at the karaoke that he goes to a lot. But I'm so scared to be in a private room alone with him. And ever since I stood up to go to the bathroom, I haven't been able to go back.
Melissa sounded like she was on the verge of crying, and I couldn't stand it anymore. And then I quickly remembered. At that time, now that I think about it, when he came to our place, he had said that the cooking should be left to the women. And the strange feeling and the red flag that I felt at that time was correct. Why wasn't I able to recognize the signs for her sooner? As I was thinking about these things, I suddenly heard a voice from the phone on Melissa's side.
One of the male customers asked that we come to check because the woman that he was with wasn't coming back from the restroom, but are you okay? If you're not feeling well or something, I can help you.
I heard the sound of the door open, and I heard a woman's voice through the phone sounded like she was an employee at the place. And immediately after that, we heard Kevin's loud voice as well.
Hey, why the hell are you on the phone? Don't you realize that you're making me wait over here? Women shouldn't be acting out. You better listen to what I say.
Ah!
Thomas was also listening over the speakerphone, and he was shocked. And just in case, I decided to ask Thomas this. Hey, Thomas, is this guy still your best friend? But then Thomas said this without hesitating.
No, from this very moment, he's not my best friend anymore.
Well, if the guy that I love is cutting off all ties with him, then it should be fine. And plus, he is making my beloved Melissa so scared. This means that I need this guy to get a taste of what hell on earth is like. What? As for what I'm going to do, well, I'm in Paige of the Panna family. Just watch and see. First, I borrowed Thomas's cell phone. I called my mom, my little brother, and my big sister. I explained the situation to them. My sister was able to read the location of the karaoke shop. And then, with the phone still on speaker, we grabbed the phone and Thomas and I ran out of the house. Not long after that, from my cell phone that was on speaker, we heard this voice.
It's showtime! Ta-da!
Oh, looks like Kenny's already there. Actually, Kenny had a club meeting for his GPS research club, and he said that he was already close by to that karaoke place. What? You asked me what the GPS research club is? Well, that's of course... Yeah, no idea.
Hey, Melissa, come on! We have a club meeting today, right now! So come over to the building next door!
Hey, you, who the hell are you?
Mr. Dinkenhighness! It looks like this man would like to have a hand with you.
Huh? Hey, who the hell is this giant guy? Hey, stop it! Hey, what? Let me go! Wah!
Looks like he was caught by Mr. Dickenhighness. And then, Smith, it's this guy. That seems to be troubling the little sister to my Paige.
Mrs. Penny!
Oh, looks like Mom has also arrived too.
Take him down, and you don't need to show any more.
Hey, stop! Ah!
Oh, Mom, what have you done? I really want to get over there and see with my own eyes what happened to him. That was when Thomas's cell phone rang this time.
Hello, Thomas?
Huh? Phoebe? How did you know my phone number?
I sensed it.
Hand me the phone. Hello, Phoebe?
Oh, Paige? The guy named Kevin. He's already been caught. Don't worry.
Oh, looks like you're on a roll today. First the phone number, now the guy's name.
Melissa, now that you're with Paige, you're also going to be fine. Kenny's friend. Oh, I'm sure Mr. Smith is there too now.
Yeah, that's right.
I also contacted Grandpa and Grandma, and your big brother Paul should be arriving soon. I also made a request to Dad.
Oh, that's perfect. We are going to be there soon, so we'll see you later. And then when Thomas and I arrived at the scene, there was Kevin, on his knees crying and apologizing to my mom. And of course, standing behind my mom was Melissa. And the person speaking kindly to Melissa was Mr. Dickenhighness. I wonder if Mr. Smith went home. You see, Mr. Smith is the underworld, a mean person. How do I say this? You get it. Well, anyway, we were able to confirm Melissa's safety. And then not long after that, my big brother Paul's police car arrived. Oh, that's right. My brother Paul was a police officer, and Phoebe had reported it to him. As it turns out, he had grabbed Melissa's arm and forced her to go to the karaoke place. And in the karaoke room, he was throwing cups and remotes and causing a scene. So Paul was already on his way to put him in the police car and arrest him.
Oh, Paige, you can leave the rest to me.
Paul, thank you!
Of course. We're gonna squeeze everything out of him. Come on, hurry up and get in the police car.
Kevin was a disaster of snot and tears, and he was taken away by Paul. I immediately ran over to Melissa and spoke to her. Melissa, are you okay?
Paige, I was scared, but it was amazing. Mr. Dickenhighness was so amazing.
Oh, everything's fine now. Melissa is okay, and I'll leave the rest to Smith to make sure he takes care of him.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ask. What do you mean by take care of him?
And with this, it's case closed. Ta-da!
Melissa did seem a little bit shaken, but it seemed like she was able to smile, thank goodness. What? As for what happened after that? Of course, we had my dad, who was a detective, do a thorough investigation, and we gathered up all of the women that Kevin had troubled in the past. We were able to collect the settlement fee from him. Melissa went to the hospital owned by my grandma and had them write a clinical report that Kevin grabbed her arm so strongly and pulled so strongly he was injured. And it turned out that the other women were emotionally pushed to the brink as well. And then, at the law firm owned by my grandpa, we gathered up all of the best lawyers. We decided to collect a high amount of a settlement fee and cost of damages out of Kevin. Of course, even after he was released from the police, Kevin ended up extremely poor and homeless, and his parents and relatives all disowned him. These days, I heard he's doing work for the black market introduced to him by Mr. Smith as he pays back his debts. Take that! But I guess things like this happen. It was an incident where I learned that no matter how much you get along with somebody, they could have a dark side to them that you don't know about. But after that, as a couple, we are still very good friends with Melissa. Actually, a few weeks after that, today, Melissa told me that she had something important she wanted to talk to me about, so we were having lunch together. But really, we never know what can happen in life. Melissa, that was quite the trouble, isn't it?
Not at all. I think thanks to that, sometimes there are new beginnings.
What do you mean?
Actually, after that, I exchanged phone numbers with Mr. Dickenhighness and...
Wait a minute, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm actually dating Mr. Dickenhighness now.
What?
He's such a good person.
Are you serious? That was an unexpected turn of events. But I'm happy for you. If it's one of Kenny's friends, then I think there's no mistake. But I hope you're happy. She.
My name is Paige. I'm 25 and work in an office. Right now I'm really enjoying living on my own. It's that time of year where it rains a lot, isn't it? So, hey everyone, which do you prefer? Sunny days or rainy days? Maybe some of you like cloudy days too? Personally, I'd say I prefer sunny days, especially when the weather clears up after it rains. But no matter the weather, I try to enjoy each day as it comes. That said, I don't actually mind the rain. Sure, there are some downsides, like laundry not drying or struggling with my hair, but I think that there's something nice about it. The sound of the raindrops hitting the umbrella is almost like a little rhythm, right? Plus, as the saying goes, work in the field in the fine weather and stay at home reading when it's wet. Rainy days just seem perfect for reading a good book. But there's one thing that always happens when it rains, and it's a bit of a problem. It's starting to rain. It wasn't raining this morning. I hear my coworker Monica say, looking out the window. I didn't bring my umbrella. Monica and Sasha are chatting, but I'm more worried about something else. Paige, did you bring your umbrella? Huh? Yeah, I've got it. Classic Paige, always prepared. I've got some urgent things to do, so I'm heading home early. See you. Monica's always in such a rush on rainy days, she said to herself as we watched her leave quickly. But then I got this bad feeling and decided to follow her. By the time I get outside, though, she's already gone, and my umbrella that was in the stand is missing. No, not again. Yep, my little problem is that my umbrella keeps getting stolen. It's happened so many times now. I have a pretty good idea of who the thief is, but I don't have any solid proof yet. I had planned to catch her today for sure, but I ended up being a little late. Still, I wasn't giving up. I grabbed the foldable umbrella I'd secretly tucked away and started chasing after her. Yep, after Monica. As soon as I stepped outside the office, I spotted a familiar umbrella, the bright red one I picked out to make sure it stood out. Yep, it was Monica holding it. Hey, Monica! Huh? What? That umbrella's mine, right? Are you sure you didn't mix it up with yours? Honestly, I really wanted to say, you stole it, but I'm an adult now, so I held back. Huh? This is my umbrella. Huh? I had a feeling that's what she'd say, but I was ready for this. Well, then show me the handle. It should have Paige written on it. Yep, I had written my name on my umbrella. There was no way she could deny it. But then, there's no Paige written on it. What? She covered up the spot where I had written my name and showed it to me, so you're basically admitting you took it. Let me see the whole thing. I'm showing you. You're such a weirdo. Don't make a big deal out of an umbrella. Don't make a big deal? Didn't you learn that you shouldn't accuse people without proof? Well, there's proof right in your hands. I'm in a hurry. If you want to argue about this stupid umbrella, let's talk later. Wait, Monica! Monica quickly hopped into a taxi and drove off. Oh, that umbrella was my favorite. I muttered, but it was too late. My umbrella had been stolen again. I was fuming when suddenly a car pulled up next to me. The window rolled down and the face that popped out was my younger brother, Jake.
Hey, sis! What a coincidence!
Oh, Jake, thank you so much. Can you give me a ride home?
Of course!
It would be tough to go home in the rain with just a foldable umbrella. When I got into Jake's car, I was in for a surprise. The ceiling and doors were covered in cat illustrations all over the place.
What do you think? Surprised, huh?
This is kinda not really your style, Jake.
Well, actually, I'm starting a new business. I'm going to draw my favorite illustrations and logos all over different things.
Wow, really? Jake's an entrepreneur and has been successful in various businesses. Now he's starting a new one. By the way, this is, well, kind of amazing in its own way, huh?
Are you making that face because you think it's bad taste?
Oh, no.
You're being rude to my cute little kittens! It's a new printing technology, and you can print anything on anything. If you want something printed, just let me know.
I'll keep that in mind. The car was surrounded by noisy illustrations, and I felt a bit uneasy, but at least it gave me some energy. A few days later, it was pouring rain from the moment I woke up. On a day like this, I'm sure Monica remembered her umbrella, but today I was even more cautious than usual. I put a "Do Not Take" tag on the handle of my umbrella in the stand. Just in case, I kept an eye on Monica's movements. Today, I was determined to leave first. The group date the other day was a total flop. Yeah, there weren't many good guys left. And I left my favorite bright red umbrella at the bar. Worst day ever. Wait, what? You left my umbrella at the bar? No way. Again? Monica, don't you always lose your umbrella? I overheard a conversation that I absolutely couldn't ignore. Yeah, but there's always an umbrella left in the stand, so I don't even have to buy one. Wait, what? Are you stealing the umbrellas that are just left there? No, I'm just helping out by getting rid of the ones people abandon. That's not okay. No way, don't you dare take my umbrella. Well, I'm just trading them for my old ones, a fair swap. She just says whatever she wants. Oops, work's done. I've got a date, so I am off. Later! Not so fast, not today. Hold up, today's the day I am getting my umbrella back.
Oh, Paige, about these documents.
Oh no, the timing is awful. I'm in kind of a rush, but...
Just 2 minutes. It's about this section here.
Can't you read the air? In the end, I was delayed by about 5 minutes and finally made it to the umbrella stand. It's gone again. Sure enough, the umbrella I'd tagged was gone, and in its place was a crappy old plastic umbrella with a note saying, "Feel free to use this," attached to it. That little thief. They must have traded it. Monica's definitely the culprit, but there's no security camera here, so what do I do now? Then suddenly, a face popped into my head. Wait, I know who I can talk to. So I quickly grabbed my phone and called him. Hey, Jake, I need a favor. Yep, it was my younger brother, Jake. What favor did I ask him for? Well, you'll find out soon. A few days later, the weather was sunny at first, but rain was on the way. Perfect weather for umbrella stealing. Today, the handsome guy from the group date asked me out on a date. Oh, that's why you're so excited today. But wait, it's starting to rain. Did you bring an umbrella? Of course, I've got a fabulous umbrella. Well, I did bring one, so it's all good. Aha, so you've already checked my umbrella, huh? Don't worry though, I've got a special, super nice umbrella saved just for this day. Today was the day. I headed straight for the umbrella stand and hid nearby. Here she comes. Monica, looking a bit cautious, grabbed my umbrella without a second thought and walked out. Why didn't I stop her? Well, it wouldn't be as fun if I did. Once outside, she opened the umbrella and suddenly all the passerbys started staring at her. That's because the inside of the umbrella was covered with my face drawn all over it. And of course, there was a big message that said, Paige's umbrella. This bold and eye-catching umbrella was made by Jake. When she opened it, I thought she'd be so shocked she'd fall over, but it seemed like Monica didn't notice at all. Everyone's totally staring at me. Oh yeah, they definitely are. Monica, completely unaware that I could hear her ridiculous comments, was full of herself. It was too funny, so I decided to follow her for a bit.
Mom, that umbrella is so cute!
Oh, thanks. A passing mom and child pointed at Monica's umbrella, and it just made her more smug. When a cute person holds an umbrella, it just makes it look even cuter, right?
Yeah.
Hey, don't make the kid uncomfortable. Monica, still soaking up all the attention, was on her way to the meeting spot when a guy approached her.
Excuse me, I just wanted to say that your umbrella's adorable. I'm Jay, a model. I like to post photos of stylish people I see on rainy days. Would it be okay if I took a picture?
That was Jay, a popular model with young people. He's actually a friend of Jake's, and Jake had set this up for me. Sure, everyone's totally staring at me today, and I'm about to go on a date with a handsome guy, so hurry up and take the photo. Oh, but the umbrella's in the way, huh? Monica said, totally caught up in the moment.
No, the umbrella's part of the look.
Exactly. Oh, right, it's all about the rainy day fit. Go ahead and snap the picture. Wow, she's really going all out with the poses. While Monica was busy striking poses, I figured I'd head to the meeting spot first. I was waiting at the meeting spot when Monica showed up about 5 minutes later. She didn't know I was there and casually updated her social media, posting, "Got my picture taken by Jay." Of course, I was hiding where she couldn't see me. Sorry to keep you waiting. I was doing a magazine shoot, so I got a little delayed.
That's quite a unique umbrella you have there.
Monica's date was Jake. This, too, was all a part of the plan. Isn't it such a cute umbrella?
Yeah, it's really adorable.
Aw, you think so? Oh, you're making me blush. But I always thought I was more of a pretty type than cute, you know. Where is all this confidence coming from?
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to mislead you. When I said cute, I meant the lady with the umbrella.
So me, huh? Huh? Well, that's me, right? The woman holding the umbrella?
No, I mean the woman with the umbrella. You must think she's cute. So that's why you're holding the umbrella, right?
Huh? Wait, what? Monica seemed to finally realize there was something going on with the umbrella, but she didn't catch on because she closed it to check. Huh? What's going on? What? Rain. She wouldn't be able to tell with the umbrella closed.
Could it be that umbrella isn't yours?
Aw, Jake, you know exactly what's going on. Huh? No, it's mine. No, it's mine.
Right, well, then let's open up the flower on that umbrella.
Huh? What?
I mean, open it up and see.
Oh, right. Okay. Monica quickly opened the umbrella to check the inside. What the heck is this? What's going on?
Huh? Isn't this your umbrella?
No, well, it is mine, but it's not really mine.
Now I'm really curious. What do you mean by that?
Well, it's mine, but this girl Paige pulled a prank. She stuck these weird drawings on it. Ugh, it's ridiculous. There's no way I'd walk around with such a tacky umbrella. How rude to call someone's face tacky.
Wow, that's really too bad.
Huh? What?
Actually, I'm the one who designed it.
Huh? What?
My older sister kept complaining that her umbrella kept getting stolen at work, so I gave her some advice. I told her if I drew a picture of her lovely face on the umbrella, no one would steal it. She'd be safe.
Your older sister? You mean...
Yeah, Paige is my sister.
What? Jake, you're Paige's brother? So when we met at the matchmaking party, you already knew I was the umbrella thief and still came over to me?
Umbrella thief? I thought you accidentally took it.
What?
Then the umbrella you had at the matchmaking party was stolen too, right?
Well, that's... Of course, Jake had set everything up from the beginning. Monica, who was after a handsome guy at the party, had her sights set on Jake. No, there's a reason for all of this.
Sorry, but I don't think I'd get along with a thief.
Huh? No way. With that, Jake smoothly got into his luxury car and drove off. Seriously, it's just an umbrella. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? Everyone does this kind of thing. Seeing Monica's frustrated face, I was totally satisfied. Mission accomplished without me even having to do anything. But oh boy, the harsh reality is still coming for Monica. The next day, the weather was clear and sunny, completely different from the torrential rain of yesterday. And on days like this, I'm in a great mood. Now I wonder what kind of face Monica will have when she shows up. Paige, did you see that yesterday? I was so surprised.
Yeah, me too. I had no idea Monica had that kind of hobby.
The office was already buzzing. What happened? Well, you'll find out once Monica gets here. Morning. Oh wow, looks like someone's been crying. Monica must still be upset about Jake turning her down because she showed up looking totally deflated. Paige, I can't believe you set me up like that. Oh, set you up? What do you mean? Before you get all mad, maybe you should notice that everyone is staring at you right now. But of course, Monica didn't seem to notice. I didn't know Jake was your brother. Huh? You know Jake? Oh, no way. I didn't know that. Wow, what a surprise. Totally kidding, of course. Stop pretending you did something with that umbrella. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Ugh, you're so annoying. By the way, I saw that photo of you on Jay's social media. You were holding that awesome umbrella. Wait, what? You were holding the umbrella, the one with the cool design?
Wait, so you're a big fan of Paige? Why else would you get an umbrella made with such a realistic drawing of Paige on it? You're like totally obsessed with her. That's kinda creepy.
What? Obsessed with Paige? Are you joking? But didn't you post about how Jay approached you when you were out with your favorite umbrella? Monica quickly checked her phone, confirming the picture of herself posing with the umbrella that had my picture on it. If you like me this much, you could have just said it. I would have been happy to be friends with you, but using social media to confess your feelings like this? Oh, you're making me blush. No, I don't like you at all. But you love that umbrella, right? You even got a custom one made just for you. You love her that much, but that's a bit weird. No, that's not true. You're saying you didn't ask Jay to make it for you. I heard from him. You always complain that I steal your umbrella, so he made this elaborate plan to get back at me and make me the laughingstock, right? You knew I'd steal it. You set me up. What? Gotcha. No, I mean, no, that's not... Wait, now that you mention it, I've had my umbrella stolen twice. It was you, wasn't it? No, that wasn't me.
Come to think of it, I've had mine stolen too. Me too!
Me too? So it wasn't just me. It wasn't like that. Lately, I've only been stealing Paige's umbrellas, so no one else should have lost theirs. What the heck? And stop complaining about something as cheap as an umbrella being stolen. It's only a few dollars. It's not a big deal. Oh, this person hasn't learned a thing. You stole my umbrella, which was a one-of-a-kind, custom-made one worth $350. Are you seriously going to say that? Yikes! Well, if you didn't make it so special, maybe it wouldn't have gotten stolen. Umbrellas just get taken if you leave them lying around. Why would you spend money on something that's just going to get stolen? What the heck? You steal it, now you're justifying it like that? Leave it lying around and it'll get stolen? What kind of logic is that? Whether it's an umbrella or anything else, stealing is theft, and whether it's worth 10 cents or 1 cent, it doesn't change the fact that you're a thief. Oh, really? Well, why don't you go tell the police or whatever? Do you really think the police in Japan will take something like an umbrella being stolen seriously?
They will, definitely.
Eek! Just then, at the perfect moment, the police showed up. What? What? Why?
I called them. Paige had been talking to me about this for a while, so I set up a security camera. We've got the whole thing on video, and we even found proof of the theft on SocialNet.
It's social media, boss.
Right, social media.
What? I didn't steal anything. I just accidentally took it home. Oh no, we have your confession on tape. You admitted you stole it on purpose. Why? Over something like this? Didn't you learn in school that stealing even 1 yen is a crime? Have you never heard of the guy who was arrested for stealing 5 cents from a donation box? And by the way, you've stolen 13 of my umbrellas. That's almost $680 in total. You can't just brush it off as nothing. 680? Yeah, and there are probably more crimes that we don't even know about. So it could add up to 6,900 or maybe 34,500. I didn't steal that much. It's only like 3,000 worth of umbrellas.
We've got your confession on record.
Why is this happening? Well, you confessed, didn't you? You can't just take people's things like that. Stealing even one umbrella is a crime, and you've been doing it over and over again. You think I'm going to let it slide? But...
If excuses were enough to get away with it, we wouldn't need the police. So let's go.
No, this is so unfair. Monica never came back to work after that. Later we found out she'd been stealing other office supplies as well, and she was fired for theft. I was offered a settlement, but I didn't take it. I wanted Monica to face the consequences and reflect on her actions. After all, bad deeds always catch up with you eventually. I guess she never learned that lesson. After that, well, it actually ended up changing my life in a big way. Excuse me, are you Paige? Huh? Oh, yes. OMG, I'm such a big fan! Oh my gosh, it's really you! I love this bag and handkerchief! The stranger pulled out a bag and handkerchief with my illustration on them. Of course, I have the umbrella too! Thank you so much! It turns out, thanks to the picture Jay took, the umbrella went viral and the idea for merchandise started rolling in. Before I knew it, a whole bunch of different products were being sold. I'm supporting you! Thank you! Thanks to that, Jake's new business is doing really well, and since I got a little reward from it, I'm thinking of buying myself a new umbrella. I'm Pam, a 27-year-old office worker. Everyone around me, like my friends from school and colleagues, is getting married. I'm single and I don't have a boyfriend yet. But I'm so happy seeing my close friends finding happiness. But when there are people who look down on others just because they're happy, it dampens the mood. Like now. I'm hanging out with my close friends from college, and everything is about Diane, who just got engaged recently. I never get tired of talking about that romantic proposal. We were gazing at the sea from the pier, and he said, "I want to be with you forever." Then he put a coffee can tab on my finger. When I looked puzzled, he said, "It's just a substitute until I get the real one." Oh, he's so impatient that it's so cute. I love him so much. We heard this story at least 10 times already. And that her fiancé is rich and an heir to a prestigious family. She would not stop bragging, so we were just done and ate our food pretending to listen. But I seriously can't get over the coffee can tab thing. Like, seriously? Both of you should hurry up and get married. You guys probably won't find someone as great as my fiancé, though. I'm really happy she met a good person and got engaged, but there's a limit to everything. The way she brags and looks down on us is frustrating, but I can't just cut her off from our long-lasting friendship group. So we have to put up with this for the sake of keeping the peace. Hey, tell us about your fiancé. My friend Taylor asked her that. Oh, him? Well, his father runs a company and he works there too, and someday he's going to take over. So, that'll make me the future CEO's wife. Wow, what company? Don't know. What? Wait, you don't? I was surprised that she had no interest in finding out what kind of job her fiancé does or what company he's inheriting. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what he does because he has money. He has luxury clothes, bags, wallets, all from top international brands. Oh, wow. Is it just me or did Taylor sound a bit monotone? I want to see him. I joined in and asked a question then. I do have a picture, but should I show it to you guys? Maybe not. Wait, hold on. She told us in a teasing manner. Well, she doesn't need to do that because what's the point of seeing it? Come on, please. This is part of socializing, I pleaded with Taylor. Thought about it, but maybe not. If I show his picture, I'm afraid you guys will fall in love with him, so... Oh, okay. Does she have that much confidence in him? Does she think we're going to steal him or something? Goodness, I honestly can't tell with her dream world. The wedding is in 6 months, so you'll see him then. Don't be too surprised by how handsome he is. I'll be looking forward to that. Her bragging continued. Since he's rich, he always takes me to high-end restaurants on our dates. Oh, making reservations. He says a place that doesn't is on the same level as a cheap fast food chain and isn't worth going. Sounds like something a rich person would say, right? So does it mean the pub we're at now is not worth coming to? We came here without making a reservation. I came here with you both since I'm still single, but I'll need to be more selective after getting married. Oh, but that might mean you guys won't be able to come as often. Oh, what a bummer. Then go by yourself. I'm jealous that you get treated at a nice restaurant. I always split the bill with my boyfriend. Then Diane surprisingly said this. We always split the bills too. Sometimes I even pay for it all. What? You do? So unexpected. Splitting the bill is normal for couples, but would an heir to a prestigious family insist on it? Hey, women dating or getting married to a rich guy often pay too. You know, because there are gold diggers out there just after the money, so it's like showing that you're not one of them. Wow, heirs have their struggles, huh? But since you're already engaged, I think there's no need for you to split the bills anymore. You don't get it at all. It's about showing respect. Of course, he trusts me, but I want to prove I'm not after his money. Because I think he's been through a lot of bad experiences, but thanks to those, we met each other, and I believe we were meant to be together from our past lives. She then gazed dreamily into the distance. I'm pretty sure that she's seeing his face invisible to us. I see. We cringed when we saw her eyes turning into heart shapes. However, I know it's normal for women who just got engaged. While she's riding this marriage high, we decided to be mature and overlook her slightly over-the-top behavior. But as her wedding day approached, an uneasy atmosphere began to creep in. Three months after Diane's engagement, we gathered again at the usual pub we go to. Apparently, she recently received her engagement ring, so I know that she's planning on showing it off to us. Look, isn't this engagement ring gorgeous? I love it so much. As she said this, she showed us her huge diamond ring. Oh my, wow, it's huge. I seriously wonder how much it is. Wow, where did he buy that? He didn't buy this at a store. It's his family's heirloom, passed down through generations, and his mother passed it on to me. How wonderful, right? Inheriting through generations definitely feels special. I was surprised to see a world so different from mine. Rich people are different. They wouldn't bother buying an engagement ring from just any jewelry store. My friends looked annoyed at what she said. Well, I understand that. Normally, people buy engagement rings from department stores or jewelers. Sure, getting a family's heirloom is amazing, but hearing your loved ones being talked down on is infuriating. Wow, you got something nice. I spoke in a bright voice on purpose since it was quiet. The return gift must be quite a challenge for you, huh? It is, but he said he wanted a watch in return. And since he has expensive taste, I thought a $300 to $600 watch wouldn't satisfy him. So I ended up buying a $7,000 watch. My savings are completely gone, but once we're married, our finances will be combined anyway, so it doesn't matter. What? $7,000? Seriously, even as a return gift for a fiancé, that is way too expensive. That's way too much. Even if you received a family heirloom diamond, you don't know its true value, right? She then got pissed off. Is there a written appraisal for that somewhere? I asked out of concern, however, she misunderstood my intentions, thinking I was criticizing her engagement ring, so she began to yell at me. The hell? Are you saying that my ring is fake? What? No, it's just that... So rude of you! How dare you criticize it while you're still single and don't even have a boyfriend? Not having a boyfriend has nothing to do with this. However, I realized questioning the value of the ring was rude, so I sincerely apologized, and with the help of my friends, things settled down. But still, the return gift was on my mind. Is there a fiancé who demands a $7,000 watch as a return? Will Diane be able to manage in such a wealthy household? At this point, I was more worried about the financial gap between them rather than being suspicious of him. But as her wedding day was approaching, my feeling of unease only grew. Three months passed, and Diane's wedding was just a week away. Once again, we gathered at the pub we always go to. This time, the purpose was to celebrate her upcoming wedding. And of course, she was the one who called. But I was looking forward to her wedding, to be honest. Why? Because it's going to be held at the most luxurious hotel in our hometown. I was excited about the French cuisine there. Just kidding. But I needed something exciting to think about, since today will also be just listening to her dreamy monologue. Oh no, here we go. Goodness, he's a clumsy person. He forgot his wallet on our date the other day, and I had to pay for everything at the restaurant. Good thing it was just under my card limit. Oh wow, that really sucks. I also gave him $3,000 because I know it's inconvenient not having a wallet. But he told me he feels uneasy without having at least $6,000 in cash. But the daily ATM withdrawal limit is $3,000, right? I wonder if he's okay. I should have given him another $3,000 the next day. Diane, I had a really strange feeling about this. Isn't she actually the one giving money to this so-called heir? By the way, I didn't know a health insurance card was needed to get married. He said it was necessary for the paperwork, so I gave him mine. What if I catch a cold before the wedding? Ugh. Guys, don't get me sick. Wait, what? Hold on a minute. I interrupted her in a panic. You gave him your health insurance card? I never heard you need that to get married. Yeah, you shouldn't need it. My other friend Ella agreed and nodded too. Isn't this some kind of scam? If you hand over your insurance card, it could be used to take out loans in our name. I expressed my concern, but she got pissed off at what I said. The hell? Are you saying that he's a scammer? What? No, it's just that... How freaking rude! You're just jealous because I'm marrying someone rich, huh? No, I'm not. Yeah, Pam is just worried about you. Taylor tried to calm her down, but her anger escalated. Are you all seriously on her side? I never thought you guys were like this. Diane, listen. I hate you all so much. You guys are jealous that I'm becoming part of an elite family. Fine, you know what? After the wedding, I'm going to cut ties with you guys. Did you hear me? Stay single for the rest of your lives or marry into poverty while you watch me live a fabulous life. After that was chaos. Diane was hysterical, crying and screaming, throwing plates, drinking glasses, and whatever else she found at us, shouting unendurable insults. She even flipped tables, leaving the place a mess. The staff was furious, and not only her, but we were all kicked out and banned from there. Just thinking about that incident exhausts me so much. But right now, I'm standing at her wedding venue. She did say she was cutting ties with us, and honestly, we didn't mind. In fact, I wanted to cut ties with her before she mentioned it. However, if all of us suddenly canceled just before the wedding, what would her fiancé think? We know it's something inconsiderate, so we obviously didn't do that. We talked about it and decided to endure just for one day, acting like nothing happened, pretending to be her closest friend. This is part of socializing, so we have no choice. However, when I saw her fiancé's face, I was shocked. You'll all know why later. Congratulations! Congrats! We all congratulated her, feeling awkward. Hey, thank you all so much for coming! She must be on cloud 9 now because she hugged us as if she didn't remember what happened the other day. This is my soon-to-be husband, Jason! As soon as I saw him, I was at a loss for words. What? Even more, I was flabbergasted because the man who she was bragging about this whole time is... Well, he works at a convenience store near my house. Yeah, this so-called heir is just a part-time worker at a convenience store near my house.
Hey! Shush!
After I said that, he started to panic, but Diane next to him got pissed off and said, Hey, are you trying to sabotage my wedding with more lies? Enough with the jealousy. No matter how much you try to bring me down, I am marrying an heir and one in life. While you'll always be a loser who can't get married. Sorry! But I responded calmly. Diane, I don't care if you say that I'm a loser, but open your eyes and take a good look at the man next to you. Look, he's pale and trembling from what I just said moments ago. After saying that, she stared intently at his face, drenched in sweat after being told the truth by me. His appearance spoke volumes about the undeniable truth of my statement. No, it can't be. Wait, why would an heir need to work part-time there? Oh, I know. Your family runs a convenience store too, right? If they do, then it would make sense for him to work there, but sorry, nope. The owner is a middle-aged man and is a friend of mine. He complains about you all the time, Jason. He says you're always slacking off and useless, so he's going to fire you soon.
Crap. Seriously?
Yep. He even said you take home unsold foods and drinks without permission? That's not good. He wonders if you're struggling to find food. Huh. Weird. How could an heir be struggling with this daily? He became speechless listening to what I was saying. You were also relying on her, like making her pay for everything and asking for money, huh? Are you really an heir? Huh?
Oh, about that.
Is this all true, Jason?
Well...
It's not really my place to say this, but you should definitely get your engagement ring appraised, Diane. It might be just a piece of glass, so... What? Oh, and you might want to check if any loans have been taken out in your name because you don't need a health insurance card for marriage procedures. I wonder what it was used for. Looks like she finally realized she's been deceived. Jason, how dare you do this to me?
Hey, it's all your fault for misunderstanding. Being all over me when I told you I'm rich? Such an idiot!
They then started to fight. At this point, it was far from being a wedding ceremony. I'm done here. Looks like I won't get to enjoy the French cuisine. I'm leaving. After I said that, my friends nodded and we all started getting ready to leave. Hey, why are you all leaving? Why? There's no ceremony after this, right? So there's no point in us being here. Are you going to leave me? What's going to happen to me? Sorry, but I don't know. I've warned you many times, but you didn't listen to me at all. You always say that it's just jealousy of single losers, so since I'm a loser, I'm leaving. Have a nice life. No, please. We then left the crying Diane behind and made sure to get back our wedding gift money from the reception. Later, we heard that Diane and Jason's engagement was called off. Oh, when the engagement diamond ring was appraised, it turned out to be a fake. Also, seems like he immediately sold the $7,000 watch she gave him. On top of that, he used her health insurance card to go to some shady lender. I don't know how much debt she needs to pay, but she'll surely face legal trouble. They're still fighting over who will pay for the wedding that didn't happen, but without the wedding gift money, Diane's financial damage is immeasurable. Jason is also dealing with police troubles and debt. Both of them are screwed and will probably have a living hell. As for us, we all cut ties with Diane that day. She called us crying, asking for money to pay off her debts, but we firmly refused. We're not going to lend money to someone who is bragging and looking down on us. I'm cutting off fake friends and will focus on genuine relationships from now on.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!